Yo, welcome back to the show, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good one. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down everything that you need to know in order to dominate Domination. Now, the best thing about Domination is not only the Diamond Pascal Siakam that you get at the end of completing this game mode, but you also get a ton of MT along the way. I completed Domination and I got about 275,000 MT after completing it. You're going to get 10,000 MT for each division that you complete. And along the way, if you complete these Crest challenges at the bottom, you're going to get 1,500 MT for every one done. So 1,500 times 5, that is 7,500 MT. So if you get 15 stars in each division along with those Crest challenges, you're going to get 17,500 MT, but that's besides all the MT that you make when completing the Domination game itself, which gives you about 2,000 MT a game. So realistically, you're making almost 30k MT for each division completed. And then once you get 33 stars, as you can see, you get another 15k MT right here. And that's great for starting out the mode. Like, I know it's a lot of games, but I was able to complete Domination the first weekend of this game last weekend. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be new to this game as it just came out today on Friday, and this is going to be the best way to make MT off rip if you're no money spent playing this game. Now, at first I thought this game mode was going to be a total breeze with all the challenges and stuff that you need to complete. We're going to get into that a little bit later, but there are a few things that I'm going to break down that you guys need to know in order to fully complete this game mode, because as you can see at the bottom of the screen right here, there are going to be obviously the 33 games, but more importantly than completing all of these games, you're going to want to complete 33 of these Crest challenges, which are new to this year's game mode of Domination. And basically what they are, if you go ahead and load into one of these divisions that you're going to have to complete, if you want to complete Domination, you're going to have to complete the pro difficulty, which is winning the game by at least 10 points, and that's going to give you 3 stars in this game mode. Now, at the bottom of that, there is also the Crest challenge that you're going to have to complete in order to get a 92 plus hidden gems pack at the end of Domination. So there's going to be a different challenge for every team that you go up against. Right here against the Suns, as you can see, it's score 90 points as a team. Now, I feel like the gameplay this year is a lot easier than it was at 2K25, so it's going to be a lot easier to complete challenges such as this, where you just have to completely flood the opponent and score 90 points as a team. Now, these other challenges might seem a little grim at first, but I promise you they're not going to be as bad. So score 30 points off of post shots as a team, along with challenges such as grabbing 50 rebounds as a team, scoring 15 second chance points as a team, and making 23 pointers as a team. I promise you guys, these challenges aren't as intimidating as they look, because when I first started out, they did seem a little bit hard to go for. And I feel like, as I said, the gameplay is a lot easier, so you're just gonna have to go ahead and chuck threes. Now, with these other challenges such as scoring second chance points and getting rebounds, these challenges aren't as bad as they seem. Now, my big man to start off this Domination run was this Amethyst Steven Adams, but if you guys are unable to get level 11, I believe is what he is at the very start of the game, you're gonna want to run another big. I mean, there's cards such as this starters Ben Wallace that you get from completing the tutorial at the very start of the game. There's this Moses Malone, Ben Wallace, as I said, and there's also these free agents. Now, this Victor Wembanyama is going to be one that I believe everybody gets at the start of the game. This card has 25 games that you can use them with before the free agent expires. You can go ahead and use your free agent big man if you can, but I would really stick to these starter cards, because these are the cards that you guys are going to start off with guaranteed at the start of this year. There's other big men that you guys could pick up for the cheap. I mean, I got this Kurt Nimphus and this Danny Shays for about 2k MT each off the auction house. And if you could pick up some of these Series 1 players right here, these are going to be the guys that you want in order to get rebounds. And as far as post moves go, I'm going to be putting in more of like these starter cards that you guys are probably going to be using, as opposed to my God Squad that I have right now. You're just going to want to press the player icon that you want to post up. So I got Pau Gasol, hit the left bumper to get him into the post right here, and you're just going to want to feed him every time. Now, I absolutely sold that shot right there, but hey, you're just going to want to feed your guys and go ahead and go for post shots. And really, you can hit anybody that you feel like you can go ahead and hit shots with. As you can see, I just posted up with DeMar DeRozan right there, and that'll give you a post move score. If you're ever able to get a mismatch such as this Steven Adams on Jalen Green matchup right here, just go ahead, post them up, and take them every single time. It's going to give you a post move. And if you have to get 50 rebounds in a game, you're just going to want to chuck shots. So as you can see, I'm just missing the shot on purpose, sending Steven Adams down to get the rebound. He's also great for getting offensive rebounds and going and getting those second chance points. Just make sure you play decent defense and you're going to be able to force a miss and get those rebounds. Now, for the games that you have to score 90 points as a team, 80 points as a team, you're going to want to set goals for quarters or for halves. Like, for instance, scoring 90 points as a team. At halftime, you're going to want to be able to get at least 45 points. So that's about 22, 23 points per quarter. I'm using a bunch of cards that you guys will have access to day one, such as the starter cards, maybe that's Steven Adams if you're able to get to level 10. Use other big men such as those free agents in the meantime if you have to get rebounds, to get post scores and stuff like that, and just flood your opponent, man. Go crazy. As I said, set goals for every single quarter or half. Once again, if you have to get a bunch of rebounds, just go ahead and play good defense and go ahead and go down to the other end of the court. And this goes for second chance points as well. Just go ahead and chuck that thing, man. Go ahead and chuck it and send your big man to the paint, and he's going to be able to get the offensive rebound and go back up if you need to get second chance points as well. And then with post scores, just go ahead, try to find mismatches like I'm just able to do right here. Go ahead, back your guy down, go up and slam that thing down, and you guys should be able to complete your crest pretty easily. Now there are a few other crest challenges that you're going to have to complete. Let's go ahead and see what these ones are. Making 23 pointers as a team, just let that thing fly, man. 30 assists as a team, just make sure that you're setting a goal for how many assists you're going to want at the end of every quarter. In this instance, it's about 7 or 8 assists that you're going to want to get every quarter. Make sure that you're at 15 by halftime to make sure you're on track. 40 points in the paint as a team. You can also use that method where you just chuck shots and get rebounds and then go back up and then get the points in the paint. You can also use pick and roll. Now for this challenge, totaling 8 steals as a team is going to be a little bit tougher. And as they're bringing the ball up on offense, it's going to be easier for players such as Kelsey Plum to get steals. I mean, that's a foul right there, but hey, that looked like that could have been a steal. You could get bum steals. Just make sure you have a couple of point guards on your bench just in case you start racking up fouls. Try to play the passing lanes on inbound passes like this. Like I could have had that steal right there. It didn't give it to me, but like try to play the passing lanes as tight as you can. I might have to change, you know what? Let's actually change the defensive settings to deny ball. That way your players are going to be very close to the offensive players that you're guarding. So hopefully if you can read the offense, you can go ahead and switch to that player and try to play the passing lanes and get that steal. Or maybe the AI will get a steal. You never know. Like right here, just go ahead and try to hound them, man. Like it's going to be kind of difficult, but you know, at the same time, if you're reaching like that, though, it could allow penetration. So maybe stay off the ball a little bit and try to play the passing lanes. It really is up to you guys. Me personally, I just try to get a steal every single time I'm going up the floor. But then if you put pressure, you can also try to just play those passing lanes. Like I know I'm not getting steals right now, but I'm sure that you guys will be able to have success if you just have your guys denying the ball. It seems a little hard at first, but you can go ahead, as you can see right there, try to play the passing lanes as I just did right there. If you want to go ahead and play off ball, if you can read the offense, go ahead and do so. And as I said, you guys, try to have that goal of 2 steals per quarter. And if they're, you know, passing the ball up, if you can read it, go ahead and try to intercept those passes. I would just go ahead and try to spam steals, man. Like you're going to rack up a lot of fouls, but as you can see right there, I just went at Julius Randle with Kelsey Plum and got a steal. Those WNBA players and other short point guards might be a little better at stealing the ball because they're just so like agile and shifty, I should say. You're going to be able to rack up steals. And as you can see, I have my goal of 2 steals in the first quarter. Go ahead and just have that goal set for the entirety of the game, and you should be able to get 8 steals as a team. Now for points in the paint, I would just spam pick and rolls because the pick and roll is broken this year, and every single time for the most part you're going to be able to get a roll to the basket when you set a pick and roll. And at the same time, you're going to want to make sure that you're up by 10 at the end of the game. So you know, I'm up by 5 in the first quarter. You have the entire game to go ahead and flood these guys, so I'm sure that you guys will be able to get a 10-point lead by the end of the game every single time. The 8 steals as a team is one of the more tougher challenges that you're going to be running into. Total 35 assists as a team. That's not going to be as bad. Just make sure you set your goals for how many assists that you want at the end of each quarter. Score 8 times on the fast break as a team. When I did this challenge, it was only 8 fast break points, so it's really 4 times you have to score on the fast break. Just make sure when you get a stop, go ahead and just try to drive to the basket. 35 assists as a team. As I said, just set your goals and go ahead and get those assists. You can use pick and roll. That's a really good method. 40 points in the paint as a team. You know, you could just also use the pick and roll for that. Now, totaling 8 dunks as a team and 2 alley-oops made with a player isn't as bad either, but that's going to be tougher because you do need to get 2 alley-oops with a player in a game. And I know that I said try to get those crest challenges done, but with a challenge like this, you're going to want to have to like play a little bit normal. I'm just trying to show you guys what the alley-oops are looking like off rip. So don't go ahead and do what I'm doing where I'm just trying to spam alley-oops at the start of the game. That's a way to dig yourself a hole. Try to make sure that you're just like playing the game normally, build a lead. If you're able to get a defensive stop, that's going to be a great way to get a dunk. You can also just find the cutter and just go ahead and hit players like Josh Smith and DeMar DeRozan, which are great slashers, and they should be able to dunk the ball for you pretty easily. You can also make your players cut to the basket, whether it's on a fast break or in the half court right here. Go ahead and just spam a cut and you're going to be able to cut to the basket. I know that I got fouled right there, but you know, you're going to be pretty successful if you make your guys cut to the basket to get those dunks. I would say the best way to get alley-oops is probably off of the fast break, but you can also try to get them off of pick and rolls because the pick and rolls are really great in this game. Another way to get these alley-oops is just to set a quick isolation, make sure everybody's cleared out, and bring up your big man for the pick and roll. Pick and rolls are really great this year. And as you can see, he gets a clean cut to the basket and just lob that thing up, man. I know that it just said late, but you have to be pretty precise with your timing, but that's going to be a great way to just get lob opportunities, man. Set pick and rolls and just let that thing fly. I know that I didn't get any of those alley-oops done, but you guys can see the motion. Go ahead and set a quick isolation. We also got a steal right here, so let's see if we can get an alley-oop. Go ahead and lob it up. Oh, it was another late, which is kind of insane. I don't know why there's so many lates right now, but just go ahead, spam pick and rolls if you have to. Just lob that thing up. And I don't know why the hell it didn't lob it to Steven Adams, but you guys get the idea. Off of fast breaks and off of pick and rolls, you guys are going to be able to have opportunities for alley-oops. Off a jaw, come on, just lob that thing up, baby. Okay, so that one was also late. I don't get it, bro. So you guys get the motions, okay? I'm trying to just like set pick and rolls, and I'm getting clean lob passes, but I'm just personally not able to finish right now. All of my passes are late, which is kind of weird. It almost makes me feel like it's a glitch right now, but hey, you're going to have a lot of opportunities for lob passes if you set pick and rolls and if you're on the fast break. You can also get normal dunks off the fast break, this and that. So that's going to be the dunks challenges. Let's see what other crests there are. Scoring 80 points as a team. Make sure that you just set your goal, scoring 20 points a quarter for challenges like that. 30 points off post shots, scoring 8 times on the fast break, 30 assists as a team, 10 3-pointers with a player. Just let that thing fly, man. Make sure that you're setting your goals for each one of these challenges every quarter. 10 dunks as a team. Just go ahead and set pick and rolls and try to get dunks off at the fast break. The Hornets, 40 points in the paint as a team isn't too bad. 80 points as a team. Set your goals for each quarter. There's another 8 steals as a team right here in the Magic, but then the hardest challenge of them all, blocking 10 shots as a team against the Miami Heat. So this is what I did to complete this challenge. I took my Steven Adams matchup. If you click the left bumper and hit L2 to hit your center, go ahead and match up against Tyler Hero. Now the thing with the Miami Heat is they just chuck shots, bro. It's crazy. So just try to bait him into shooting a shot, because he's always going to want to do it. Now, it didn't work right there, but hey, that's going to be the way that I personally got all these challenges done. Just try to hunt for blocks, and this is going to be extremely difficult, you guys. Carlo221 also has a video about that, so go ahead and check out Carlo's video about completing this challenge, because he has some good points too. He did a little bit of a different method than I'm doing right now, but this was my method. Now, the Miami Heat, they are just going to chuck shots like it's crazy. They don't even look for opportunities to score at the rim, so forget about just having your guy blow past you and try to go to the rim. It's really not going to work, because what they do is that they just pull up like that. So you're really just going to try to hunt for blocks when they shoot the ball. They barely drive to the rim. They always kick out when they're driving to the basket. So just try to hunt jump shots. Like, look at this. Like, okay, so he just kicked out right there. Like, Bam Adebayo could have just drove to the rim and got a layup, but they always kick the ball out. It's ridiculous. It's like 2K programmed them to not go to the rim and try to get layups. Like, it's insane. They always take pull-up shots, and it's really difficult, you guys. This is going to be the one challenge that I struggle with the absolute most. I hope this is going to help you guys, because I had the most success with just Steven Adams matching up against Tyler Hero and just trying to hunt for blocks against jump shots. That's going to be the way to do it, you guys. That's at least how I got it done. There could be different methods out there. Carlo has a couple of different methods, but really, I just try to have guys like drive to the basket, but they really don't, man. Like, they're always just chucking shots. You can try to have them get the offensive rebound and try to block them when they go back up, but they really do not shoot shots at the rim. It's kind of insane, bro. I would say just try to bait Tyler Hero into shooting a shot, like sag off a little bit and then go after it like that. Okay, he'll just like not shoot the ball at the rim, but you can also just try to sag off and just try to go after those jump shots. It didn't work right there, but in that situation, I sagged off and they just immediately shot the shot. Now, if you can get to that offensive guy in time and block that shot, that's going to be incredible. I have to get a block to show you guys what I'm talking about. Sometimes, yeah, they do not drive to the rim whatsoever, bro. So like even if you just like completely sag off, they will not drive to the rim. It's insane. They're just passing the ball around. They won't drive to the fucking rim. It's insane, bro. Just try to hunt for blocks on jump shots just like that. I'm going to try to show you guys, like, that is a rare cut to the rim. Most of the times they will not do that. They will just settle for pull-up jump shots. And as you can see, I have Steven Adams matched up against Tyler Hero, and I'm just going to try to bait him. I'm going to sag off a little bit, try to bait him into shooting a jump shot. Like, it's kind of hard because you still want to be there, but like they just do not like take the opportunity to drive to the rim or anything. Like, okay, so he just shot the jump shot right there. Some of the times you're going to be able to get to that jumper and block it. That's going to be the way to get this challenge done. And it's 10 block shots as a freaking team. It's really grim, you guys. This is one of the hardest challenges I've ever had to do, but it's doable. Just try to bait him. Try to bait him into shooting. Like that. Okay, it's really hard to be there. Like, if you guys want to set your free agent big men in there, like go ahead and send them in there, bro. Like Wilt Chamberlain, Victor Wembanyama, you can go ahead and use those big men for this challenge. But it's going to be hard to set a goal for every single quarter because you might not even get blocks in a quarter. You might get 1 block in a quarter. You might get 4 blocks in a quarter. You might get none in a quarter. This is going to be a full game effort to get this challenge done. Just if you're able to get a good start and get a couple of block shots, then you're just going to have to go ahead and try to ride it out. Like they do not, and I repeat, they do not like to take jump, like they don't drive to the rim. They'll just pull up like that, and that shot that Norman Powell just took is going to be the kind of shot that you're going to be able to block. Now it's just so difficult, you guys. Like just keep trying this. I had to try over and over again. It took me 3 or 4 times just to complete this challenge. Like I'll try to freaking, yeah, like right there, like I tried to have him cut to the rim, but as you could see, I tried baiting him into a jumper and I was able to block it. That's going to be the method, you guys. As he just got a 4-point play. Hey, you're going to want to try to bait Tyler Hero into taking a jump shot and just block him with Steven Adams or any other big man that you have. If you have a free agent, go ahead and send him in and try to get these blocks, man. Like this is going to be a really tough challenge, but I am going to show you guys the video of me completing the challenge tomorrow, and you will see some of the blocks I was able to get. So as you can see, like that's a rare drive to the rim, and you can block that shot. I just wasn't able to get to it right there, but you guys, you're going to be able to get this challenge done. It takes a lot of time. It took me like 3 or 4 times doing this challenge just to get it done, like just to have a freaking shot at getting it done. And the camera died. Now, when you guys get to the last section, the all NBA section, the last 3 teams that you have to beat in order to complete domination, all 3 of the Crest challenges are the same. You have to win the game by at least 20 points on each one of these guys. Now, the teams aren't too bad. They're just going to be the all-stars from each conference, and then the all NBA is just like all the best NBA players, but they're just Ruby cards. There's no amethyst, there's no like crazy cards really. The teams are just going to be straight rubies. As you can see, Giannis, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, Karl Anthony Towns. Like this team isn't like super crazy. You just have to go out here and flood them by 20 points. And then at the end of the domination run, after you complete 33 games, get all 99 stars, you earn this Diamond Pascal Siakam. Now this is going to be a pretty decent reward for completing domination. This Diamond Pascal Siakam, he is a pretty versatile power forward who can do it all, but really it's going to be the MT that's going to be the main reason for playing this game mode. You get a ton of MT by completing domination, 275,000 MT as I said, and I think that this is going to be one of the best game modes to go ahead and try to complete at the start of NBA 2K26. And that's going to be the video, you guys. Hope this helped you out. We're going to be doing a couple gameplays with Pascal Siakam and a couple other rewards that I got from the Diamond Hidden Gems packs that I got from completing this game mode, this domination mode. Make sure that you complete your challenges, make sure that you set your goals for each quarter, and go ahead and just try to flood your opponent every single time, win by 10 points, and then at the end of the run, you're going to want to go ahead and flood those 3 final teams by 20 points apiece, and then you're going to complete domination, which gives you 275 KMT and this Diamond Pascal Siakam. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it to this point, I appreciate y'all so much. You guys are the best, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.